approximately 10:55 this morning, we had a tragic shooting at a fire station 81 in Agua Dulce, which is one of our Los Angeles County fire stations. And it's with a heavy heart that I stand here and say that one of our firefighter specialists succumbed from his injuries. He was a brave, committed, loyal member of our department for over 20 years. He was a 44-year-old male who died of his injuries. Additionally, at Fire Station 81, a fire captain who's 54-year-old male sustained a gunshot, and he was transported to Henry Mayo Hospital, where he remains in critical but stable condition. Tragically, we learned that the shooter was an off-duty firefighter who came to the fire station. Following the shooting, we learned that the firefighter returned to his house. He barricaded himself. The home was set on fire, and he was also found deceased. And that's under investigation by the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department.
Approximately 10:50 this morning, our Palmdale Sheriff Station received a call of a gunshot victim in the 8700 block of Sierra Highway at LA County Fire Station number 81. Deputies from Palmdale Sheriff Station as well as Santa Clarita immediately responded. Upon their arrival, they discovered one victim, male white, 44 years of age, a firefighter engineer suffering from multiple gunshot wounds to the upper torso. He was unfortunately pronounced deceased at the scene. The second individual, a 54-year-old firefighter, captain for the LA County Fire Department, was also suffering from gunshot wounds. He was immediately transported to Henry Mayo, where he was treated and went into surgery, and as far as I hear, is listed in critical but stable condition. Based on witness statements at the scene that were at the fire station when the shooting happened, they gave a name of the suspect and a description of the suspect vehicle. That vehicle was linked to a residence in the 2600 block of Bent Spur Drive, and we know that that suspect that shot those two firemen is also a off-duty fireman that also works at LA County Station number 81, the same location. Deputies immediately started responding to the suspect's residence, at which time they also received a house fire call, and the house in question on the 2600 block of Bent Spur Drive was on fire. As the sheriff indicated, members of our Special Enforcement Bureau immediately started to respond, and they contained the location. While containing the location, they saw an individual in a small pool outside of the actual residence, appeared to be suffering a gunshot wound to the head. At this time, it's unknown if it's self-inflicted or not, but we know that no deputies fired, and we don't believe anybody else was at the location, so it appears to be self-inflicted. We cannot with 100% certainty say that that is our suspect because we have not made an approach on the residence yet. The house is still burning. Once they feel it is safe to make an approach, our Special Enforcement Bureau officers will make an approach and clear the location. They didn't immediately make an approach because we had gathered information that they believed there was nobody else inside the location and that the one person that we were looking for was outside the location. Again, this is very early on. The actual motive of the crime, we're unsure yet. We still have to conduct interviews with all the fire station personnel that work at the station, all three shifts, family members, conduct next of kin notifications, process both crime scenes, first the firehouse, and then ultimately the house that is on fire once it's deemed to be safe to process.
Chief Osby, our condolences go out to your entire family and to the LA County Fire Department and to everyone impacted by this tragedy, obviously including the members of the families involved. Our thoughts and prayers go out to everyone.